So usually, Josh, when we start out our class, we start with reading just to refresh our memories about what happened in the previous class. So it's just going to feel like craziness if you don't know any Japanese at all. But if you do know some Japanese, then you'll be like, oh, I kind of get that. So just kind of go with it. The words in purple are katakana words, the non-native Japanese words, and then the words in black are new. Okay, they're all in black. The ones in bold black are new. And actually, I should take this one out. I put this in because of Craig. He said it last time.
Masaka.
Yeah, but oh well, it's in there. He can watch the video. But who would like to read today? Okay, Marvin-san would like to read.
Hi.
And
Joji.
And Ashley-san. Okay. Let's start with Marvin-san. Joji wa takusan takosu ga hoshii desu.
Georgie wants takusan. Georgie wants tacos.
Yeah, takusan tacos.
Between
good. So takusan versus takosu. So takusan means many, a lot. Takusan.
Oh, okay.
And then tacos is tacos. Takosu is tacos. Yeah, I just added it because we were talking about takusan and tacos at the end. So I tried to make it punny.
That was pretty punny.
Yeah.
Andrew says hello. He just sent me a message.
Oh, that's awesome.
You, Messi. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's like, you're up early. I'm like, yeah, I'm in Japanese class right now.
Okay, so George wants many tacos.
Yes. 彼はタコスが好きです.
Because he ski, that's a word I missed last week, but I've been learning it. Ski likes.
Yeah.
Because he likes tacos.
Yeah, he likes tacos. Nice job.
Oh, so kare would not be because, but more like
he.
He from the last sentence.
Yeah, so kare just means he.
He, just he.
Okay. Or him, depending on the sentence. Kare. Yeah.
And kara means because.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I messed it up here. Okay.
Everybody does it. It's all good. So kare is he and kara is because.
Okay.
All right. So California ni wa takusan takosu ga arimasu.
California is where they have lots of tacos.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, nice. And then だからジョージはとても嬉しいです.
Therefore, George is totemo. I wrote
that. So 嬉しい and とっても嬉しい.
Oh, so therefore Georgie is very happy.
Yeah, good job. カリフォルニアのみんなさんもタコスが好きです.
We all go, well, in California, we all like tacos.
Yeah, everyone in California.
Everyone. Mm-hmm.
Also likes tacos. Yay.
Mo. Okay.
Mo, yeah. Do you want to try it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. California no minasan mo tacos ga suki desu.
Everyone in California also likes tacos.
Right. Kanpeki, jozu.
Arigato.
Does anyone have any questions about this paragraph?
Just one. Oreshi?
Ureshi, yeah.
Oreshi.
Mhm.
Pronounce that once more.
Ureshi. So you just break it down by each vowel. So
Ureshi.
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 Ureshi. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Ureshi. Happy. All right, let's go with Nathan-san. Demo, Georgie. Oh,
That's missing. Sonna ni ureishi kunai desu.
oh.
Georgie
wait.
wa sonna ni ureishi kunai desu.
Did I take it out when we were doing the characters?
I don't know, but it's in the thing below. It's in
Oh.
where I wrote below. So
Did we learn Sonani in class?
maybe I accidentally cut it out when I meant to copy it.
Oh,
That's very possible. Because if you just
no.
scroll down, it's in the part that I changed, or not changed, but put into Japanese.
You put it in there?
Yeah.
Did we do it?
No,
in
I didn't
class?
put it in. Yes, we did.
Okay.
What I'm saying is that I just copied your English, and I think I pressed Control X instead of Control C. So I cut it out of your original story and put it into the story below.
Gotcha. So
my
can you
bad.
remind me again? What does it say?
Yeah, it says, Demo Georgie wa sonna ni ureishiku nai desu.
Okay. So I'm going to make this red with
and the sonani was red too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because when you use sonani, you have to use it with a negative. So sonani ureshiku nai desu, and it means not that whatever the adjective is. So in this case, our adjective is happy. So
the nai is the negative part of the.
Yeah, nai.
Okay. What's the ku? Is it just a connector?
Oh, it's in there too. Sorry. Hi, kunai.
But George is not really that unhappy.
彼はコカ・コーラも欲しいです。
He also wants a Coca-Cola.
でも、カリフォルニアにはコカ・コーラがありません。
But as for in California, there are no Coca-Colas.
まさか。
No way!
そして、ジョージは悲しいです。
And George is happy. Or sad, sorry.
彼はかわいそうですね。
Poor George, right?
そして、ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいですから、シカゴに行きます。
Because George wants a Coca-Cola, he goes to Chicago or into Chicago.
Yeah. シカゴにはコカ・コーラがありますか?
Does Chicago have a Coca-Cola, or is there a Coca-Cola in Chicago?
ありますかな?
I wonder if there is.
ありませんかな?
I wonder if there isn't.
Nice job. So anytime you don't know something, you can just say kana at the end of a sentence, and it's kind of like the little ... or kana. You can even just say kana, and it's kind of like saying maybe that could be true. It works really well with little kids when they tell you a story and you're like, oh, so kana.
Kana.
Yeah. Or if you have like a secret and you don't want to tell someone, then you can like this whole like George and is there Coca-Cola in Chicago or not? So you can be like, arimasu kana? Arimasen kana? So without giving it away, you just add kana. So it's like maybe or I wonder or So yeah. Does anyone have any questions?
So we have kana, kara, and
I know.
kare.
We can keep going.
I love it.
Adding more, I know. And it's okay if you don't understand one of them at that time, just ask and we'll just quickly remind you and keep going.
Yeah, and let the closeness help you remember them, because
Yeah.
they're all, they're all tied together in their sound, but you'll
Mhm.
learn the meaning.
Yep, exactly. All right, Ashley-san, you ready?
Yep.
Alrighty. ジョージの友達はタミです。
George's friend is Tammy.
タミはたくさんしています。
I can't remember. It's just staymas.
しています is no.
Oh.
Like K-N-O-W. Like, so,
Okay. Tammy knows a lot.
yeah. たくさんしています。Alrighty. Any questions about that one or anything before this?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Also,
Oopsie.
what was my note? Oh, Taco-san
Yes.
can mean many or much.
Yeah, it just means like a lot, many. So if you just think of it as a volume, like it means
Okay.
it will stick in your brain. But yeah, you can translate it depending on the sentence into
Yeah.
English as many, a lot. Yeah, all of those things. Good question.
Thank you.
All right. So on a scale
So
from 1 to
this-
5, what would you rank your comprehension of what you just read? So 5 means I could read that easily and understand it all. 4 means I could read it and I got it. 3 means I could read and understand most of it. 2 means I could read and understand some of it. And 1 means this sucks. What would you rank your comprehension of the reading?
You want us to send that in the chat?
Or with your fingers. You
Okay.
can put it in the chat if you want to. Okay. And then Josh, I'm really curious. If you want, you can send your number to me as a direct message, or you can send it to me in the chat, or you can say it if you want, but I'm just curious, what's your comprehension? And then same, Nicole, I'm assuming you're in a meeting. Oh, cool. So you got some of it.
No, Nicole there's a snowstorm, she said.
Oh, I just saw that. If you can type it in the chat, Nicole, as you freeze in your snowstorm. Ooh, 3.75 for Marvinson. Okay, nice. All right.
Oh, this.
Just
I love the
kidding.
accuracy.
Oh, Nicole's also 3.75. Yeah, I love it when my students write like 4.999999995. And I'm like, okay, thanks. Okay, almost a 4. Okay, cool.
She beat me.
Yeah, almost. All right, let's go to our slides. And like I said in the beginning, I Nathanize these slides a little. I'm sure it's still like nowhere near what Nathan could create, but
It looks good.
Thanks. I tried to gray on the top and bottom. So when you first see it, it's this.
I love it.
And please write down every and any note you have on this. If you what you like, what you don't like, what you need, what you don't need, so that we can make it good. This is just take 2. We'll see what 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comes out. Take 1 was the original ones we had before. So, Mina-san.
Hey.
I
And then just FYI, whenever I say Mina-san, which is everyone, then you say yes, which is height. And then if I ask you as a whole class a question, you answer with 1 word. So yes, no, Coca-Cola, George, whatever the answer is. And then if I call on you as an individual, then you can answer with a full sentence. So we'll just play around with it, and I'll remind you if needed. But poor Nicole. She got blown away. All right. So Mina-san.
Hi.
Georgie wa Coca-Cola ga hoshi. This is my hoshi gesture. Hoshi desu.
Hey.
Hey.
And then we have the reading. So Georgie, and it's Nathan style. See with the line?
Because this is what you'll type in.
Exactly.
This is what you'll type into your phone or your computer if you want to write Japanese letters. You just literally type exactly what you see in the English.
Right. And actually,
I think that doesn't
originally,
have a dash, right?
I
That one does have a dash when you write it. The kora.
oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Originally I had these little lines because remember in the Korean it had it, and then I realized that doesn't work for Japanese
It
because
doesn't. Yeah.
there are lines, real lines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
I figured that out too when I was making my Japanese slides. It's like, oh, darn it. I can't put all the, because I think I sent you that one, right?
Yeah, but I do like, I remember Craig mentioned at the very beginning that having spaces for Japanese in between letters helps so you know what is what.
Right. Exactly.
Whenever your
yeah.
brain is ready for it. So
Yeah.
that's why this is. So I'm going to say this again. So Joji wa Coca-Cola ga hoshii desu.
Hey.
Hey.
And there's one more. This. So this is right under the word that it is. And you'll notice there's no translation for des. It just adds politeness in the sentence. No translation for the ga. It's just pointing out that he wants Coca-Cola. And no translation for wa because it's just saying who wants it. So, Georgie wa Coca-Cola ga hoshii desu.
Hey.
Hey.
Minasan,
はい。
はい。
ジョージはペプシが欲しいですか？
いえ。
い
い
え。
え、い
も
え。
ちろんです。
ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。
そうです。へえ。
ジョージはペプシが欲しくないです。
へえ。
Hey.
ネイタンさん、
はい。
ジョージは何が欲しいですか？
ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。
おお、上手です。ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。はい、
そうです。
そうですね。アシュリーさん、
はい。
ジョージはペプシが欲しいですか？
ジョージはペプシが欲しくないです。彼はコカ・コーラが欲しいです。
おお、完璧です。そうです。ジョージはペプシが欲しくないです。彼はコカ・コーラが欲しいです。はい、上手です。
そうです。
そうですね。ジョッシュさん。
はい。
ジョージは何が欲しいですか？
ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。
おー、完璧。
上手。
はい
上手。
はい。ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。はい、上手。
そうです。
はい。マーヴィンさん。
はい。
ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいですか？それともペプシが欲しいですか？
ジョージはコカ・コーラ欲しいです。
そうです。
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 そうですね。
That's right. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
そうです。
I thought you were
Yeah,
going to
I know
say
you're
more, so
saying
I was
which
like,
one.
so,
I was trying to
so,
figure out how I could say he does not want Pepsi.
ああ。
try it. So you would put
Well-
it here and then with this.
Okay, so Georgie wa Coca-Cola hoshi desu. Oh, do Pepsi Cola hoshi kunai?
おー、完璧。そうです。そうです。ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。ペ
欲しいです。
プシが欲しくないです。おー、上手。完璧。そうですね。ブランドンさん。
はい。
ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。あなたもコカ・コーラが欲しいですか？
Could you repeat that question again?
ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。あなたもコカ・コーラが欲しいですか？
私はコカ・コーラが欲しくないです。
おー、そうですか。あなたはコカ・コーラが欲しくないです。おー、そうですか。ブランドンさん。
はい。
あなたは何欲しいですか？
私はお茶が欲しいです。
おー、そうですか。ブランドンさんはお茶が欲しいです。おー、上手、ブランドンさん。And I'm going to annotate on here. So, ocha, oopsies. Ocha means tea. And I feel like I said another word. Sore tomo means or. So in between the sentences that I gave Marvin, I asked him, does George want Coca-Cola? Or does George want Pepsi? And then for this, Brandon said, ocha ga hoshii desu. Oh, so desu ka. Brandon-san.
はい。
Oh, I remember what other word I was. I'll say it again in this sentence. Georgie mo ocha ga hoshii desu ka?
ジョージはお茶も欲しいです。
おー、そうですか。ジョージもお茶 up here お茶が欲しいです。おー、ありがとうございます。Alrighty. So,
I have a
Georgie,
question for that
yes,
then.
please ask me a question.
So was it wrong of me to put mo for ocha? Like Georgie wa ocha mo hoshii desu.
Perfect. It's good. So wherever you put the mo, so if you say Georgie mo Coca-Cola ga hoshi, it means Georgie also wants, well, in this case, we said ocha. If you say Georgie wa Coca-Cola mo hoshi, it means George also wants Coca-Cola. So it just depends what you want to say. So if it's also the Coca-Cola, it goes here. If it's also George, it goes here. And in this case, it's you and George. So George mo Coca-Cola ga hoshi, or George wa, or ocha, sorry, George wa ocha ga hoshi. You can put the mo either place. Does that make sense?
Arigato.
Yeah, good question. It just depends which one you want to stress. But I wouldn't do both. It sounds weird if I say Georgie mo ocha mo hoshi desu. Yeah, I wouldn't.
What about Georgie mo Coca-Cola to Pepsi Cola mo hoshii desu?
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah,
Okay.
you can do that one. Yeah. Good questions. All right. Does anyone else have any questions? All right. So, Georgie wa Coca-Cola ga hoshii desu. Georgie wa ペプシコーラが欲しくないです。
そうです。
ジョージはお茶が欲しいです。ブランドンさんもお茶が欲しいです。Alrighty. Nathan さん、説明をして。
男の子です。ジョージは男の子。No, sorry. 男の子がいます。ジョージは男の子です。ジョージはコカ・コーラが欲しいです。ジョージはペプシが欲しくないです。でも、ジョージはお茶も欲しいです。Was there something else you wanted?
Nope.
知りません。Yeah,
Okay.
知りません。
上手。
はい。上手
ありがとう。
です。So Nathan added some words from a previous lesson, Josh-san. I don't know if you know it or not, but otoko no ko, this is the classical sign for boy, but for boy. Otoko no ko ga imasu, so there is a boy. Kare wa George, so he is George. Yes. And then this is our sentences here. So Georgie wa Coca-Cola ga hoshii desu. Georgie wa Pepsi Cola ga hoshiku nai desu. Georgie wa ocha mo hoshii desu. はい。上手、Nathan さん。Ashley さん。
はい。
説明をして。
ジョージは男の子です。彼はコカ・コーラが欲しいです。だから、is it だから？
Therefore?
だから、彼は悲しいです。彼はコカ・コーラがありませんから。
そうですね。はい。上手です。I'm trying to write all the new words that you guys are saying so that Josh-san doesn't feel too lost. Oh, not. All right. I might have missed some. Josh, if you have any words that you don't understand, actually that's a really hard question for me to ask you to, or hard request for me to ask you to do. I'll keep typing them. If you guys think of anything that you're saying or want to say, you can also type them in the chat and then we can get a little word bank going for him. So, otoko no ko, はい。男の子がいます。彼 I didn't add that one. Does someone want this? Georgie は Coca-Cola が欲しいです。でも oh, that's another one. Does anyone want to type demo? でも Coca-Cola がありません。So here's my あります。ありません is the negative, not. That's really cute. It looks like booty. And Ashley, I missed your last sentence. Coca-Cola ga suki desu, I think you said. Georgie wa kanashi desu. Kanashi. Woo! Ashley, you had a lot of stuff in there. Good job. All right, last one. Marvin-san, 説明をして。Sorry, I have to find my notebook. Here it is.
ジョージは男の子です。ブランドンは男の人です。ジョージはコカ・コーラ欲しいです。ブランドンはお茶 Hoshi des. Brandon wa Coca-Cola Hoshikunai des. Hardest part is remembering everything that we talked about.
You're doing such a great job. I love that you're comparing George to Brandon. That's perfect.
Minamasan wa Coca-Cola Soretuno Pepsi-Cola desu ka?
Oh.
いいですね。
I'm at the end of my rope.
That
Oh,
was so good. All right, so Georgie wa otoko noko desu. Find my little mouse. Hold on one sec. Otoko noko desu. Brandon-san mo otoko noko desu. Georgie wa Coca-Cola ga hoshii desu. Brandon wa Coca-Cola ga hoshikunai desu. Minasan Coca-Cola ga hoshii. You were asking between Coke and Pepsi, right?
Right.
Okay, so Coca-Cola ga hoshii desu ka? Soretomo Pepsi ga hoshii desu ka? It's like the question of the 90s.
Right, it was.
You had to pick one. You couldn't want none. You had to have one that you wanted more than the other. Jozo desu. Alrighty. So, I am going to have you guys mute and talk for. Oopsie, sorry, I pushed the wrong thing again. I'm really good. Oh, here it is.
You got to get that pro version.
I know, I'm not. 22 seconds. We're going to do 22. So, need you, need you. So, go ahead and mute yourself and talk about Georgie, Brandon, Coca-Cola, and all that goodness. Ready, set, go. Jikan. Alrighty. So now give me a thumbs up if you were able to talk for that full 22 seconds. Thumbs to the side if you almost were, and thumbs down if not yet. Alrighty.
And then in chat, they usually just do ABC.
Oh, I
So
do
you
a
could have
Y for yes or an NY for not yet.
Oh.
But I like your
that one too.
ABC. ABC is 3 levels. I just have a yes or not yet. So if anybody wants to type, Nicole, are you alive and surviving?
In the snowstorm.
I scared her. She was like, why are you asking me that? Oh, I made her
I think
freeze.
she's frozen.
Oh. I do that to my students too. I ask them questions and then suddenly their camera freezes. Oh,
No, they don't. They just freeze like.
Oh yeah. My nephew Trent, you know him. He always does that. He's like, and I'm like, sorry, I know that you're faking it. And he's like, oh.
Did you call on me?
Yeah, but then
Okay, I'm here now.
And I asked you if you're surviving the snowstorm, and then you froze. So
that doesn't bode well. I am.
You're good. Okay.
I'm actually on a phone hotspot right now because I'm that dedicated.
Yay! All right, I'm going to send you guys in a little breakout room with a partner, and I want you to talk about which one you like or which one you want. You can talk about which one you like too. Pepsi, Cola, Soretomo, Coca-Cola. Ga hoshii desu ka? Ga suki desu ka? Are you ready? I'm going to send you into the room, and then I'm going to give you a 1-minute warning, so stay there until it bumps you back in. But it will tell you, come back in 1 minute, but just ignore it and stay there. And it's only going to be 1 minute, a really quick one. Ready? Here we go. And I'm not sure if you can see it or not, Nicole. I might send, I'm going to send Nathan to another room, and then Nicole, you can stay here with me. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you, Nicole. So, watashi wa Coca-Cola ga hoshii desu. Watashi wa Pepsi ga hoshikunai desu. Watashi wa Coca-Cola ga suki desu. Watashi wa Pepsi mo chotto suki desu. Anata wa nani ga hoshii desu ka? Anata wa nani ga suki desu ka? Brandon-san to Georgie wa ocha suki desu. Brandon-san to Georgie wa ocha ga hoshii desu. All right, everyone's coming back. Okaeri.
I didn't follow directions.
You never follow directions.
I totally forgot what we were doing and just started describing the situation. I was like, oh crap. I'm supposed to say what I want.
It's all good.
Sorry. No, I apologize to my group members because I was like, blah, 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 blah. I was like,
it was probably fun to listen. Josh is smiling, so it wasn't so bad. Alrighty. So, Craig-san.
Hi.
Who's your partner?
Watashi no namae wa George desu.
あ、そうですね。ジョージ。
はい。
あなたのパートナーは誰ですか？
Watashi wa partner MJW desu.
おー、Marvin さん。あなたのパートナーはMarvin さん。Marvin さんはコカ・コーラが欲しいですか？ペプシコーラが欲しいですか？どっち
？Marvin さんはコカ・コーラもペプシがもお茶が欲しいです。
おー、
そうですね。
すごい。
はい、
マーヴィンさんはコカ・コーラとペプシコーラとお茶も欲しいです。おー、面白い。マーヴィンさん、
はい。
ジョージは何が欲しいですか？
ジョージは、what が欲しいです。
おー。
パパさん、ルートビール欲しいです。
おー。そうですか。ジョージさん、wait, what was the first one called?
Papa san, Dad's root beer.
Wait,
sad.
Did you say 2 different kinds though, or just one?
Just one.
Okay.
Root beer, the Papa san.
Root beer and then Papa san.
Papa san no root beer ビールが欲しいです。ビール、ルとビール。ルとビール。That's like a tongue twister. I don't think I've said that in a while. ルとビール。Yeah. が欲しいです。じゃあ、ジョーのビールとお茶が欲しいですか？
いえ、私はお茶と
そうです。
私はコカ・コーラがコカ・コーラとルートビールとペプシコーラとお茶とwater ともう。
A quick question.
Right.
To. What is that?
Oh, good question. Thank you for asking. Nathan's son is annotating too, but let's add.
Anybody, anyone, anywho, anywhere.
I think I'm going to adopt your word wall again. I stopped using it. I think I only used it like once for one of my classes and never again, but I think I am finding value in it again. To means and. To. And then mo is also.
Mo is also.
And but do. You can get away with saying to. Say it again.
No, I'll ask you later.
Okay.
Do.
Do. Do means how. Do. And the gesture is do. If I can go down. Do, which is the American Sign Language for like, how are you? So from your heart, do desu ka?
Arigato gozaimasu.
Good questions. Thank you. It's like all the rhyming words, but in Japanese, I think basically everything ends with one of 5 vowels, so you can rhyme anything.
Right? Everything.
True.
Poetry is easy.
Poetry.
No wonder
poetry.
Haiku is so easy.
Yeah. Now you know why haikus are bisyllable, because every word in Japanese is bisyllable, so that's why. All right, so let's see, Josh-san. And then you're muted.
Yeah.
You're gonna play this game of you're muted.
Yeah.
So do you know watashi and anata?
I know watashi, but I don't know anata.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna type anata in the chat. Anata means you, and it's not really used all that often in Japanese, but I'm gonna use it here just to establish who I'm talking to. So anata no partner wa, if I can find my mouse, dare desu ka?
Dare?
So can you see on my screen, now that I'm trying to circle it, it's getting covered. But dare.
Watashi wa partner ga Nathan to Yan.
Oh, Jozu. This is day 1 for him. How many minutes? 20? Oh, no. 50 minutes in. Woo! So, anata no. So I'm using the anata. Anata no partner wa Nathan to Yan. Yes, nice job. Josh-san.
Hey.
He doesn't know what I want because I didn't follow the rules. So sorry, I was apologizing earlier.
No worries.
Heard a little bit more about George.
No worries. I'm going to ask you about you then. So Josh-san wa nani ga hoshii desu ka?
Watashi wa kohi ga hoshii desu.
Oh, jozu. Anata wa kohi ga hoshii desu. Oh, so desu ka. Watashi mo kohi ga hoshii desu. Oh, jozu. Alrighty. Nicole-san got kicked out again, and then she came back.
Watashi Watashi wa partner ga imasen. Is that right?
はい。Nicole-san はかわいそうです。
そうです。
partner がいません。
Tadashi desu.
It's okay. If you go back and watch the video, you'll see I was talking to you. So I was your partner. I told you all the things about everyone. Brandon-san.
はい。
あなたの partner は誰ですか？
私のパートナーはアシュリーさんです。
そうですね。アシュリーさんは何が欲しいですか？
I think we got cut off right at the end. 私、アシュリーさん、I don't know, 知りません。
おー、そうですか。知りません。知りません is I don't know. I'm going to type it in the chat. 知りません means I don't know. Uh-oh, people are slowly flying away. Okay, 知りません。じゃあ、I'm going to ask her. Ashley さん。
はい。
あなたは何が欲しいですか？
私は水が欲しいです。
おー、いいですね。I only have a little bit, but あなたは水が欲しいです。そうですか。Ashley さん、
はい。
あなたはコーヒーが欲しいですか？Oh,
that means coffee.
yes.
Right? Okay.
Whose turn to be
In a minute. 私はコーヒーが欲しくないです。
そうですか。今、ジョージは水を飲んでいます。ジョージ、それは水ですか？
それは
Yeah, good. Thank you for asking me that. I'm going to type it in the chat. それ means that. それは水ですか？
はい。
ビールですか？
ルートビ
It's tequila from Chinese class that I don't
ボ
remember.
ッカですか？
ボッカ。Oh, そうですか。
Long day.
そうですか。Ashley さん、
はい。
is it your birthday today?
No.
Oh, I thought that's what your son said. Are you going to tell them it's your birthday?
No, it's not my birthday. My birthday's in October.
Oh, okay.
I have plenty of birthdays already. We're good.
Okay. So we can sing the song.
Happy
No.
birthday to you.
He thinks this is a party when we do this because he can
Oh.
see the slide and all the colors and he sees all the people and he doesn't really see people anymore.
It's
So
a
he's
party.
just like, it's a party. So,
It's a party, and we have one almost every day in a new language.
yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cute. Oh, that's really sweet.
I thought maybe he saw the toys behind Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
That is very possible also. He's probably like, look, Mom.
It's a birthday party. Alrighty, so let's see if I can get this. Georgie wa ruto biru to Coca-Cola to ocha ga hoshii desu. Brandon-san wa ocha ga hoshii desu. Josh-san wa coffee ga hoshii desu. Ashley-san wa mizu ga hoshii desu. Demo,
Bum, bum, bum.
but, and then yeah, whenever I say demo, they say dun dun dun, like Nathan just did. So demo kohi ga Nathan-san wa mizu ga hoshii. Ocha wa? Ocha hoshii desu ka? Just mizu. Mizu ga
Mizu.
hoshii desu.
Yeah.
Marvin-san wa Coca-Cola ga hoshii desu. Pepsi Cola, Diet Cola ga hoshii desu. Ocha ga hoshii desu. Mizu ga hoshii desu. Ruto biru ga hoshii desu. Biru ga hoshii desu.
Hi.
George no vodka ga hoshii desu. Zenbu hoshii desu. Zenbu means all. Zenbu ga hoshii desu.
Say that word one more time.
Zenbu. I'll type it in the chat.
Thank you.
Zenbu.
Watashi wa mizu ga sunen ni hoshii desu.
Tsuneni. What's tsuneni?
Always?
Itsumo.
Itsumo? Oh.
Itsumo.
Google lies to me. We've got some fists going into a wall.
Yes.
No, I said always, not also. Always.
That's sorry. The I don't know why I typed also. Wow, I'm having a moment. Okay, wait. I have too many stoppers. Yes. What are your questions? Thank you for stopping me, Brandon.
I think it was only me. How would you say I only want tea?
Oh, good question. So let's say it's ocha, right? Ocha hoshikunai. Want tea. And it means tea only don't want. That's the translation for each of those words, but it means I only want tea.
Ocha shika.
Ocha shika hoshikunai.
Why
I
is
don't
it
know.
in the negative?
Because it's Japanese.
That's just what it is.
Okay.
I don't know. Actually, I have no idea why it's negative. How can we remember it? What's a good memory trick for remembering? Only is so good at this. Ashley-san, you have one?
Maybe it's like I want nothing but.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's
It's
a good
Nothing
one.
But this,
Nothing
all I
but
want.
this. There you go. And that's probably what it actually is too. So, blah, 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 shika hoshiku nai. I want nothing but blah.
I'm a very chic person. I want
I
nothing
want
but.
nothing but my shika.
What does shika mean?
Chica, it's a girl.
Chica.
Oh,
Okay.
Want
chica.
nothing but my
See,
chica.
Aw, that's so sweet. Chica.
Yeah, that don't work for me.
Mitsu shika hoshikunai.
Nathan's like, no.
Alicia shika hoshikunai.
Thinking of the word
Ocha
chic.
shika hoshi kunai. Ah, chic. It's so chic to only want one thing. Ocha shika hoshi kunai. Yep. Somebody asked. Oh, Zamba was one. Yes, Marvin-san. And by the way, Josh, this doesn't mean I want to beat you up, Missy Sensei. It means I have a question. Stop talking.
I say it, I hit a wall.
Yeah.
I hit a wall. Yeah.
You can
So
do it too.
Perfect.
Hey,
this is
Marvin-san.
kind of like it's not word specific, but usage. I've been told by someone that inflection in speaking in this dialect is irrelevant in many cases, and there should be no inflection or syllable inflection. Is that correct?
Yeah, you can speak Japanese,
Mhm.
emphasize whether something is possible, not possible, necessary, not necessary, exciting, not exciting. You can speak the whole thing monotone, but they do have ups and downs, and you'll notice the more I read and the more I talk, it usually goes word particle and then a pause word ending.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's not
You know,
essential.
I've noticed native speakers inflecting, but more so after they live here for a while, and they pick up art and statements and interrogatives and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
then they will start to add it to their speech. But when you get them
Interesting.
back home, they kind of revert back to the,
Goes back to monotone. Oh, that's
you know,
interesting.
not total monotone, but quite a bit.
Yeah, that's interesting. It depends on where you live too. There's places
Yeah.
that I've heard like up north where it's colder and people talk like this and they don't move their lips. So it's just talking like this more. And then when you go into like Osaka, like the more wild, rough areas, people have a lot of intonation and are really loud and talk a lot and answer questions with a full sentence. And then you'll go to someplace more like Tokyo and they'll say yes, no.
Yeah.
Or nothing.
From my perspective, it's just the like with Korean and these syllab, the difference between that and English is that the stress doesn't change the meaning.
Yeah.
So for us in English, the stress changes the meaning, but they definitely speak with hills and valleys and stressing things and all the things that you would do with English. It's just not going to change the meaning or the emphasis. That's why they have the wa and the ga, and that's what changes the meaning or puts the stress into things.
Yeah.
It's the same thing in Korean.
But just the opposite from China, Mandarin, with their 4 tones of changing a word 4 times.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you go to the north in Korea as well, same with Japan,
you never come back.
Seoul dialect, no. South Korea, not North Korea. But if you go in the north of South Korea, like in Seoul, because Seoul is considered the standard dialect in Korean, and they talk much more flat. They still have inflection, but it's very narrow. And you come down here in Busan, and it's like just all over the place. So, yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, that's so cool. I love languages. I love dialects of languages, all of that. It's so cool. Alrighty. We are at time, so I'm going to stop us here. But if you have questions, suggestions, comments, want to keep talking, please stay. Otherwise, if you have to go, that's it for today. Josh-san, also, I'll post this onto YouTube as soon as I get it up and running. And then all of the other videos are in that channel. I think I gave you the link to the channel.
Yeah,
okay, perfect. Yeah, and if you ever have questions or specific things you want to learn, let me know.
Sounds good.
When this particular class is over, are you going to run it again?
I think I'll just keep it going forever until nobody wants to come anymore. Yeah.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. There's no end date.
You have to we'll talk money later.
Yeah. Forever.
All right.
And ever.
Perfect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Arigatou gozaimashita. Any comments on the slides, this style? Did it make any difference or no difference? It's good, it's bad. I see Ashley saying yes. Maybe she's just rocking out to her party music. We don't know.
I don't know what you call it, like the Japanese version of pinging. I liked having that. It helped me a lot with my pronunciation.
You like it better than the old... Oh, where's my mouse again? I keep losing my mouse today.
Pinyin, Ashley, you took Mandarin yourself.
I am taking Mandarin with George.
Oh.
And Brandon. And Missy. And everyone.
Naga Hanhao.
Oh. I see. I don't know. I just told my teacher, I don't know how to like greet anyone. I can just be like,
I have a dog and I went to Chicago. I don't have any Pepsi.
Ni hao ma.
Yeah.
Ni men hao ma.
Thirsty, but she can't say hello.
George. Han Nanguo. George Han Nanguo.
我要一瓶啤酒。
我要一瓶可口可乐。
PG.
我是男孩。That's all I know.
你是男的。
Oh, yeah.
No, 我不是男孩。
Bushi.
I think. Yeah.
Bushor.
Mayo. Oh, no, I know what you're saying. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore me. I'm like 12 lessons behind all of them, but that's okay.
But it's okay
Yeah.
because she's
I'm
speaking
trying to-
Japanese. It's not a big deal.
It's just fun to talk.
It is fun. It's so fun.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you
should
can
join our
also-
class, Marvin.
Pardon me?
You should join our Chinese class.
Yeah, you can do it with the time zone difference.
Well,
Yeah,
I'd
shoot
be there
me.
too.
9
Shoot.
a.m. on Saturday mornings.
PST?
Oh, but for you, maybe, yeah, for Pacific time. So maybe for you, it's 10, right?
No, that'd be 11.
Oh, 11?
Difference. Yeah, 11.
Yeah,
You're
11 a.m.
Central?
on Saturdays.
Could you shoot to me the...
Yeah, he's central.
The
He's in
linkage?
Wisconsin, my
Yeah.
hometown.
I'm in Wisconsin.
Menominee.
Menominee.
He's making the cheese over there.
We always tell people how to spell it with me no money and you spell it IE at the end. But someone told me later, they're like, you could just say men o money. Like men of money with lots of money. And I was like,
men
I
of
like
money.
that better than me no money.
Yeah, right. Simple yet regressive. No, what do they call this town? Yeah. Traditional yet regressive. That's what it is. I meant progressive.
Yeah, okay.
My tongue is so far in my cheek, I'm choking.
So this.
That just makes me
Okay.
laugh about if you go to North Korea, you're not coming back.
I'm like,
That
what?
was so good.
Of course not North Korea.
If you go, but you can't talk. That was fun. Okay, so
Uh,
Ashley said you like it better than this current one, right?
Yeah, I like it better because I feel like it's emphasizing the symbols more. So I
Yeah,
think
the
I
focal
will
point.
go with
Right.
the cold character readings a lot more. But I don't know why, if it's because it's smaller, the spaces seem more emphasized because it's smaller. And so I'm able to hear I don't know. I'm able to hear that, like, oh, that's a symbol, that's a symbol, that's a symbol. Even if I don't know the symbols yet, I'm like, this is a symbol because it's a certain sound.
Right.
Okay.
I like it. Was really nice. I will say though, when you first put it up there and it was just the symbols, I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, this is gonna be a hard class.
Like this.
yeah.
So
Like,
But
yeah.
guys,
It was like
really, if you
Chinese
like
with no-
with the cold character readings or having the Ramaji up there, it won't take you long and you'll be able to recognize those syllables.
Mhm.
I got cold right
Syllables
now.
by syllables. I mean, what am I trying to say?
George.
Katakana, hiragana, and kanji.
I don't know what that dash is though.
It makes a lot of emoji.
Yoji.
And
That sounds
And
Kora.
it's only
Kora.
in the katakana. It's only in the borrowed words. It's not in traditional Japanese words or in the kanji.
Yeah, then they add a U if there's
Yeah.
one, but I don't think I have any of those words in a slide yet.
So I say that, so if you see that long line, then you know that word is some kind of English word or from another language because it's the katakana,
That's true. Yeah.
which can be a
And-
visual cue for you to be like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what is it saying. Oh, I know that's katakana.
Yeah. Yeah, and another purpose is these are just how you type. And this is the whole new keyboard of where each letter is. I recommend you just type like this. So having these is essential for learning how to type. And then it's also nice for pronunciation because more or less Japanese sounds like the
It
letters.
looks, yeah, it's phonetic.
More or less. There's a few that you have to think a little, but
Yeah, the U at the end makes me mad.
yeah, I know. Just imagine you're freezing cold in the northern Japan and you don't have enough energy to say that ooh. But if you do want to say it, Craig, you can. It's just really cutesy when people add like desu, but you definitely can. You just think of like girls with pigtails and those like frilly dresses and like saying that. You can pull it off.
That's what I was thinking of.
But yeah, it's like English, you know, we have all sorts of letters that just don't make any sound, but they're written. And you know, this U is going to be really helpful for you if you try to type in Japanese or anything, because you need this U to bring up this syllable. Yeah, and that's why it's HA instead of WA, because if you type in WA, you're going to get a different character. You're not going to get wa.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, compared to English, this is a walk in the park when it comes to letters that aren't, you know, like in terms of the Romaji
last words,
like neighbor.
Japanese is nothing. It's easy compared to English. So walk in the park.
In terms of spelling.
All right. I got to run. Zaijin.
Mata ne.
Zaijin. IGG.
Would you put the link to your channel?
Yeah.
She was talking about To and Mo.
Oh, about the word wall.
Oh.
Oh, yes. Why did I not continue using it?
No. I'm asking you, what benefit do I get out of you having a word wall?
So that any extra words for my more advanced students like Georgie can have those words or phrases. Usually we don't have a lot of words in this class, but we have a new student today, so I wanted to make sure everything that we've said ever before was there. But I'm curious about your experience.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I see the purpose of it now. What I like is nothing there. I don't want anything there until I need it, because I want to see if I can remember all of those things without it. And then if I can't, that's the moment to go, okay, here it is again. You're like, oh, that's right. I need to learn this more. But if it's always, so for example, there's a teacher in Spanish. She has this word wall all the way around and she points to it all the time. That just tells me as a student, I never have to learn those words because she's going to keep pointing to them all the time. But they're always on the board. Why do I need to learn them? So for me, I like it when I don't have it, put it up today. Oh, yes, that's right. And if I don't have it tomorrow, I'll put it up tomorrow. And if I don't have it the next day, we'll put it up the next day. And if we don't have it the next day, we'll put it up the next day. And eventually, I'll know them all. But anytime, that's my own opinion. Other people may disagree.
Right. I disagree, but
technology, what technology does, anytime you have any type of technology, like when you take a note, for example, your brain says, I just need to remember where to get that information, not that the information is going to stick in my head.
Right.
So that's what a word wall does for me.